The white car zoomed down the road. It was a bright, sunny day, perfect for a drive. Suddenly the car swerved. Right in front of it, a giant fish flopped on the road. This wasn't just any fish, it was huge, with shimmering scales and a tail fin bigger than the car itself. The white car slammed on its brakes. The fish flopped harder, desperate to get back to water. "Whoa!" shouted the driver, a boy named Billy. "How did a fish this big get here?" Billy hopped out of the car. He had to help. The fish looked at Billy with big, sad eyes. "Don't worry, fishy," Billy said. "I'll get you back to the water." "But how?" The ocean was miles away. Billy thought long and hard. He scratched his head. He needed a plan, and fast. Looking around, he spotted a big blue truck parked nearby. "Aha!" Billy exclaimed. The truck had a huge, empty container on its back. "Perfect! This might just work," Billy muttered to himself. He raced back to the fish, excitement bubbling inside him. Billy explained his idea to the fish. The fish, eager to get back to the ocean, agreed. But there was one big problem. Literally. The fish was too big to fit in the container. "What do we do now?" Billy wondered out loud. The sun was starting to set, casting long shadows on the road. Time was running out. Just then, a whole school of smaller fish appeared. They had heard about their friend's predicament and swam upstream to help. "Don't worry, big guy," said one little fish. "We'll push you in." And so they did. All the little fish, working together, pushed and nudged the giant fish towards the container. It was slow going, but they were determined. Section 6. A bridge too far? Finally, with one last push, the giant fish plopped into the container. Billy sighed with relief, but his relief was short-lived. As they drove towards the ocean, they came to a bridge. A sign read, "Max height, 10 feet." The container was definitely taller than that. Section 7. Freedom at last! Billy had another idea. He found a hose and sprayed water into the container. The giant fish, feeling the familiar water, perked up. "Jump!" shouted Billy. The giant fish leaped. Propelled by a jet of water from the hose, it soared through the air, over the bridge. It landed with a giant splash in the ocean on the other side. Section 8. An unlikely friendship. The giant fish swam up to the shore and winked at Billy. Billy laughed. He couldn't believe what just happened. He had just rescued a giant fish. From that day on, Billy and the giant fish were friends. They would often meet at the beach, sharing stories and fishy snacks. Section 9. What happens next? What do you think? What other adventures will Billy and the giant fish have? Share your thoughts.